This is Mo Murphy of Clarke County Sports and ClarkeCountySports.com. We're here at Roger G. Brooks Field on the campus of King William High School in King William, Virginia, for tonight's ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week. Tonight the Eagles come in 1-0 after the big win over Rockridge. The Cavaliers come in 0-1 as they lost last week to Stewart's Draft. These are two very good AA teams in the state, both highly ranked. King William came to Clarke last year, and Clarke handled them. It was closer than the score indicated, 34-6. Look for a tough game this week. It's going to be a hard-hitting game with two hard-nosed football teams. And as always, we'll have highlights, interviews, and more on the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week, sponsored by Photography Concepts.
All right, well, I talked about knee pads. Also, too, the other thing is they brought out sportsmanship. Make sure there's no crap talking, no F-bombs, any of that kind of stuff. They'll throw a flag immediately. All right, so we've been warned and they've been warned. Play football. Now, I'll say this, that's a long trip. It's a long trip. They're coming off a loss, we're coming off a big win. They're going to be ready to play. They're going to come out with all kinds of intensity because they came down to our place last year and we jumped on them. Guys, they won it. They're 2 years or 3 years away from a state championship. It's a great program. Just like we're a great program. Play your tails off. You have to match their intensity right from jump. And that goes for everybody on the field, everybody on the sideline. Yes, anything less than that, man, don't come out of the locker room. We have enough seniors on this team right now for leadership-wise. I'm walking out, we're taking the field in 2 minutes. Get your minds right. Hey, by the way, I ain't riding home 3 hours with a law.
Okay, guys, who's our captain?
Tonight's captains for Clarke County, number 2, Tanner Sipe. Number 4, Wyatt Palmer. Number 1, Wilson Taylor. And number 11, Carson Chinn. Your captains for King William, number 1, Jamari Dupree Wade. Number 2, James Stewart. Number 3, Karan Washington. And number 10, Trenton Stallings. Officiating tonight, referee Kevin Stacy, umpire Alex McDonald, linesman Monica Southall, line judge J.C. Harvey, and back judge Jeff Kaiser. At the end of the first quarter, score is tied at 0. Folks, please don't forget. Timeout called by the Eagles. Number 2, Tanner Sipe with the carry.
Oh no! Stand over it! Stand over it! Oh. It's all right. Take it in.
At the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, the score of Clarke County 7, King William 0.
This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here to half. The Clarke County Eagles lead the King William Cavaliers 7-0. This one's went back and forth, a lot of offense in this game. The difference being that Clarke has intercepted King William twice. Lincoln Booker got the first one. Tanner Sipe got the second one. Tanner Sipe's interception was at the 2-yard line, so definitely saved a touchdown. And Tanner rushed for the Eagles touchdown. Drake Barton with the extra point. 7-0. The Eagles will be getting the kickoff in the second half. I think this one might just come down to stamina. There's been a lot of up and down field runs. These guys are starting to show a little bit of signs of tiredness, but playing strong at the half. So we'll be back at the end of the game. Once again, Clarke County Eagles 7, King William Cavaliers 0. For Clarke County Sports, this is Mo Murphy reporting for the Game of the Week, sponsored by Photography Concept.
That's the end of the third quarter. Number 2, Tanner Sipe with the carry. kick recovered by number 11, Clarke. Number 4, final score, Clarke County 28, King William 20. From all out here at King William High School, we'd like to thank you all for coming out this evening. Please drive home safely. And please make sure that you are cleaning up the trash that surrounds you. Find a closest trash receptacle. Even if it's not your trash, put it in trash receptacle. Help us keep our beautiful county clean.
That's how you put them on them, man. They don't want it. They don't want it.
Yes, sir.
Come on, good boy, man.
Y'all warm down.
Get in here, T.R. Let's go. Get it, T.R.
But I tell you what we did. We made every play when we had to make plays. I could not be more proud of you guys, man. I mean, it was just that whole second half was big play, big play, big play. And we bit, but did not break in the first half when they had pretty much all the momentum. And we just kept playing, and we kept playing, and we kept playing. It was hot, it's humid, but our conditioning helped. We weren't cramping a lot. All right? That is one heck of a win. Coming 3 hours down the road, we had a regional powerhouse, getting a victory. Man, I tell you what, the drive back's gonna be pretty fun.
Way to step up. This week of practice wasn't the best, and we decided to step up. Good work!
That's from now on, let's go! Eagles on me, Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with Carson Chinn after the big 28-20 win over King William. Carson, can you just talk a little bit about the game?
Yeah, it was a super fun one here tonight. You know, it was a long drive. We were able to stay focused pregame, keep our energy up. You know, we were able to get the ball moving. We were able to make some adjustments at the halftime as well. Coming out, we were able to make the big plays happen. It was a back-and-forth game coming out in the second half as well. Secondary let up a few plays. That's all right, though, and we're going to clean up a few things, look forward to next week, and we're going to enjoy our ride home here.
So you go in 7-0 at the half. What was the talk in the locker room?
Yeah, I think that was a huge advantage for us. First off was we also wanted to score, secondly, before we got in there at the second half, make it 14-0, but unfortunately we couldn't get the ball moving there. We kind of stalled out a little bit in the second quarter. Like I said, we came back into the locker room at halftime, made the adjustments we needed to up front, especially on, you know, those power plays, outside runs we want to pull people and get outside on. Just made some adjustments on people we had up front. Yeah, and it worked out. Got Tanner going a little bit there also. He showed some athleticism with Wilson on some deep passes. We were able to showcase what we were made of tonight. It was a big test, and I'm happy what we got with the result.
And we finally get in the Felt next week against Buffalo Gap. That's going to be Hall of Fame night and Little League night. What's your thoughts on going into the Felt?
Yeah, we're super excited to, you know, finally be back home after a big road trip. We were able to go 2-0, so we want to get as many people out there, get the Felt rocking like we normally do, keep the tradition going. Let's end it out the right way with these seniors, and we're going to keep win by win every single week, every time we're in there, and we're going to look good while we're doing it.
All right, well, you heard that from Carson Chinn. He paced this defense tonight and also had some catches. We'll be back at the Felt next week. This is Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports.
Appreciate it, man. Good night, man.
We're here with Wilson Taylor. He scored the go-ahead touchdown on a big run. He also had a lot of big plays tonight, including a blocked extra point. Can you just talk a little bit about the game, Wilson?
Yeah, I mean, it was a dogfight. They made plays. We weren't playing the cleanest football, but at the end of the day, we made big plays when we needed them and came out on top.
And you guys seem to have at quarterback's number tonight. I think he got one or two completions, but several picks and big one there at the end of the game. What were you guys talking about back there?
Yeah, those turnovers were big. We knew that they like to sling it around. If we could shut that down, we have a good chance of winning. And we did that.
And 7-0 at the half. What did you guys talk about when you went in?
A lot of blocking changes up front, which I didn't really pay much attention to that. But, yeah, that was pretty much a big thing was blocking. We changed a couple of areas on how we were blocking it with how they were setting up. And it worked at the end of the game.
And we go back to the Felt for our first home game next week, Hall of Fame and Little League night. How you feel about facing Buffalo Gap?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be home, playing the first home game of the year. And I think if we do what we're supposed to do, we'll take care of Buffalo Gap, no problem.
All right, well, you heard that from Wilson Taylor. He had a big game tonight in this 28-20 win. We'll be back at the Felt next week for Clarke County Sports. This is Mo Murphy.
Thanks, bro.
We're here with Siosala Tuivailala, who had a big pick six and also a lot of big plays on defense tonight. Si, can you just talk a little bit about the game?
Coming in, like we knew they were going to be a hard team to go against, but that diversity really helped us, I guess, grow.
And what were you guys saying on that last drive before you got your pick? How were you talking in the huddle?
I'm kind of just encouraging the younger guys. You know, we're kind of a young team, but I'm proud of them. They stepped up.
And we go to the Felt next week to our first home game against Buffalo Gap. How you feel about returning to the Felt?
You know, happy to be at home. Always happy to be home. It's just a different atmosphere, and just like the atmosphere really pushes us to do better.
All right, well, you heard that from Siosala Tuivailala as he had a big game tonight for the Eagles in this win. We'll be back at the Felt next week. This is Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports.
Thanks, bro.
We're here with Tanner Sipe, who scored the Eagles' first touchdown tonight. He also had a huge interception at the 2-yard line to stop a touchdown. Can you just talk a little bit about the game, Tanner?
Yeah, it was very exciting, very, very long, tough. We had to work extremely hard every single play, offense and defensively. They were a very good team, and I mean, I feel like we matched them, and then we eventually came out on top at the end.
Yeah, I think possibly you guys were just in a touch better shape. They were starting to cramp up a lot on every play there towards the end. You went in, it was 7-0 at half. What'd you guys talk about?
Yeah, at halftime, well, we made some adjustments to our 7 area because we knew, I mean, that's one of the strongest parts of our running offense, and we knew we would need that in the second half, so made some adjustments on that. It ended up working in the second half. Secondary, we were preaching we got to stay locked up on our guys. We got to stay tough, watch the passes. We knew it'd probably come down to pass threats towards the end, and it did just like we thought. So.
And on that touchdown pass he threw to TR, was there blown coverage? I mean, he was like wide open.
Yeah, I don't think the coverage was blown at all. They did such a good job walking up backers before the snap, and there was just some that went untouched, and I had to step up in the pocket, and Wyatt did a really good job not giving up on his route, not just watching me run around in the backfield. He finished his route, went to the corner in the end zone, got behind the safety, and he was just there waiting for the pass.
And we return to the Felt for our first home game next week, Hall of Fame and Little League night against Buffalo Gap. How you feel about going home?
Very excited to play home after these road trips, obviously. We don't have many home games this year, but we're going to make the most of all of them. I know that. All
right, well, you heard that from Tanner Sipe as he was a big part of this 28-20 win tonight at King William. We'll be back at the Felt next week. This is Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports. We're here with Casey Childs after the big 28-20 win over King William. Eagles moved to 2-0. I know you're excited about this big win, Casey. Can you just talk a little bit about tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, early on, I thought that they're so big and they're so fast that I thought early on we were missing some tackles and we were overrunning some stuff and we didn't tackle well. And I thought their athletic ability and their size was giving us some problems up front as well. And we missed some assignments and it was a slugfest, especially in that first half. And you know, we settled into the game and started playing and matching their speed. And you know, we bent and didn't break, though, in the first half. We had those 2 big interceptions. You know, Tanner had one, and then Lincoln Booker had the other one to stop drives. And, you know, we shot ourselves in the foot, too. We had 4th and short, which we're going to go for it 100% of the time. And we jumped off sides one time, and I think I jumped off sides twice. But those are things you just can't do. So we gave them a short field, and they scored. But then they got in 4th and 1 late, and, man, Brady McDonald made an unbelievable play for a tackle for loss. And then we actually, the play that we were trying to run on the 4th and 1, that we jumped off sides. We came back with it on the first play, and Wilson took it, you know, 45, 50 yards to the house. So, man, and then obviously Sia's tip ball interception there for the score, huge. I mean, our kids made so many plays, Mo. I'm so proud of them, so proud of them.
And I kind of didn't really see it well, but what was the deal with Wyatt Alder catching the pass?
Well, I think the ball probably got tipped. I think T was a screen. It went off of TR's hand a little bit and then went to Wyatt. So he really wasn't. I don't think he was the first person to touch it. But I was talking to the chain crew, and they had a kid that moved a little bit early on the far side on a play. They got the first down on one. So it kind of equaled itself out a little bit. But yeah, we were fortunate with that for sure. That didn't get called that way. But yeah, I mean, my goodness, Tanner in the pocket and stepping up, and the plays he made was just phenomenal. And I can't say enough about the kids, how they played. You know, Carson with a couple big catches, Chinn, and he did what he did at linebacker as well. And, man, that was a fun football game, Mo.
Be a lot nicer drive home. And speaking of the drive home, we open up at the Felt for the first home game next week against Buffalo Gap. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, I know this. They were very young last year, but they're going to be physical up front. They're going to try to, you know, they're going to try to play in a phone booth as well, and we're going to have to match their physicality. I have not seen them anything yet. I was so ingrained with this game and you know, everything that's kind of going on with my family and the last couple of weeks. And man, these kids are great therapy, I tell you. So it's great win.
All right, well, you heard that from head coach Casey Childs as the Eagles get a big win at King William and move to 2-0. We'll be back home next week for a 7 o'clock kickoff against Buffalo Gap. Reporting for Clarke County Sports, this is Mo Murphy.
Thank you, Mo. Thanks for driving down here, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
Your final score, the Clarke County Eagles 28, King William Cavaliers 20. This one was a great game. The whole night went back and forth. I think the Eagles just were in just a touch better shape as there was a lot of cramping up in the fourth quarter. And at almost every play there on the last couple drives. So we come out of here with a huge win, move to 2-0. We'll be at the Felt next week against Buffalo Gap, and it'll be Hall of Fame night and Little League night. A big night at the Felt, 7 o'clock kickoff against Buffalo Gap. Reporting from King William High School in King William, Virginia for the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week, this is Mo Murphy.